Hello, best friend, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fabulous day. If this is the first time you're watching my channel, my name is Sebastian, and I welcome you guys with open arms. I do pop culture videos every single day, so if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. Grab a snack, grab a drink, hit that subscribe button. I would be very grateful. You guys, we have to talk today because Kim Kardashian is being called out for her excessive spending. So we have to talk about this because in the latest episode of the Kardashians, Kim Kardashian showed us her new Malibu Beach paradise. Okay, she bought this home that is allegedly worth $70 million, you guys. Yes, you heard it right, 70. $70 million, okay? And Kim Kardashian is being called out for being so excessive with her spending. Now, we need to talk about this because I feel a certain way, and I think it might be a little bit different than about some people, how they're thinking. I think that, when you're that rich, right? Because Kim Kardashian, she is worth, here, I'll tell you in a second. She is worth, Kim Kardashian net worth. So it says here that she is worth 1.2 billion with a B, okay? 1.2 billion, girl. And people are saying that she is, she doesn't have to purchase so much, glamorous and such expensive things. She has her private jet, she has, multiple homes, she has lands, whatever, right? So here's the thing about this. I've never been one to count somebody's money. You know what I mean? That saying. I think that when you're that rich, right? I feel like you should buy whatever the fuck you want to buy. You know what I mean? I feel like if this was let's say that this was an orphanage or a retirement home, and she kicked everyone out to build her dream home, just because of the beach view, I would be like, such a bitch. But I think that I understand that, Kardashians are not that liked right now or that popular per se. And I get all of that. Because of course I understand, especially I think in the state of the world that we're living in, especially after the pandemic, that we kind of don't want to see people just flaunting their money or flaunting their richness or whatever. But Kim Kardashian said that this was a very pinch me moment, that she cried a lot, being able to experience this and being able to enjoy the fruits of her labor, right? And I've been seeing comments she's such a show off, why does she even have to show it? There's people dying, this and that, people don't have money for food. Here's the thing, she has a reality show, right? She has a reality show where you have to show your real life, right? Or at least the life that they decide to show. I think that Kim or any person who has a lot of money, they, I feel like they're definitely noticing the change. I think before we used to be very obsessed and very intrigued and curious about how the other half lives, you know what I mean? And I think now that we got a taste of really how precious life is, I think that we're just kind of over the materialistic version of it. But at the same time, I think that this is their reality. This is her life. This is their life. And I don't think that, I do think that some things are very insensitive, but I also think it's a reality show, And you guys know how I feel about the Kardashians. I'm very up and down with them. But I'm just looking at it as a separate kind of person. I feel like if your reality is to be stinking rich, and you're not saying, ha, you're poor, ha, you live, with five roommates, or ha, and I'm over here in my luxurious Malibu, that's another thing. But she said that this was a dream come true and that this not. One thing that I actually talked about with my husband about this, I just found it so interesting. I was like, people are calling her out for showing these things. And he made such a great point. He's like, I think that at a certain time in your life, when you have that much money, I feel, he said that he feels that she should step away from from the limelight so much and focus, just of really enjoying the fruits of her labor. You know what I mean? And I thought about that and I was like, that is so true, because her kids are in a crucial age where they are growing. They're all, I think, under the age of 10. So they're all growing right now. They're all, kind of building who they're gonna, eventually be. And I think having cameras in your face, and as much as Kim likes to believe she keeps it real, I do think that as soon as the camera's on, you turn on and you become kind of a little bit different. So I think that Kim, in order to not receive this type of backlash, she's still going to be filthy rich and still buying, all these properties. But I do think that she should take some time away from the camera and just focus on her children, focus on enjoying these things, because our society is changing. We used to love to watch rich people and we used to love it. But now we want to watch things that, I'm not, here's the thing. I love watching reality TV. I love watching the Real Housewives. I love it, okay? Because I don't look at it as if they're bragging, and even if they are, I don't pay too much attention to that. I look at it as a thing of anything is possible. You know what I mean? And I look at it as I look at it as, if they can do it, I can do it. And yes, of course, it's different circumstances with how they got there, either sex tapes or rich, parents, or, they married rich, or, they inherited, whatever the case is, or they work for it, they build it themselves, they started from the ground up, whatever people's stories are. I just find it very interesting. I find it very important to also kind of show yourself, what is out there, what you can actually accomplish if you really worked hard. So, I don't look at it as bragging. I look at it as, this is their reality. And of course, them trying to be a little bit more relatable, this is not helping them. It's really not helping them, because the whole point of this whole backlash against the Kardashians is that they're so unrelatable, and they're so not touched, in reality, and not, people believe they don't have their feet, planted on the ground. So that's the main thing, you guys, that, everyone's like, girl, get it together, honey. Be a little bit more relatable. You know what I mean? But I feel like they're billionaires. They there's nothing that they're gonna do that is relatable. I feel like them going to Air One is the 99-cent store to us. For real. And if you don't know what Air One is, it's literally the most expensive supermarket here in Los Angeles. Fucking water is $40, bitch. The other day I went in there and I was like, girl, what? And I bought myself a drink. I bought myself some seagrass. What is it called? Seaweed? No, not seaweed. Sea moss, which was $39, which lasts about 3 weeks. And I bought a drink and I bought the sea moss. And it was literally $55, and I was like, this is insane. I can't, this is crazy. No, I never again. I was just like, okay, buy electricity bill, buy water, who needs food? You know what I mean? But sea moss is really good for you, by the way. But anyways, what do you guys think? What do you suggest the Kardashians do? They're on a reality show. They're supposed to be showing what they're doing and what they're about. They're billionaires. They're never going to be relatable, so they might as well just live their life and at least show gratitude with what they do have. And that's something that in this season they've been acknowledging a little bit more, saying, we know this is not real. This is not normal, but this is their normal. You know what I mean? So anyways, a $70 million house, it's insane. I can't imagine what you need so many rooms for. I understand you have a big family, but okay. If you could have this humongous mansion, right, what would be some of your rooms? I've already talked about this, I think, but I've thought about this so much. I am married, so I do love my little personal space sometimes. And right now, my closet is a very small walk-in closet that I could close a door and I could lay down if I wanted to. Of course, I can touch my clothes and my shoes immediately, but sometimes my dog loves to go in there, my husky. So sometimes I go close the door, and I've decorated with princess things, and it's pink and stuff. It's pretty cute. And I sometimes lay down, and I bought pink hangers from the 99 cent store, so everything is pink. And I lay down there with my husky sometimes, and I'm just like, so in my mansion, I want that, but like in a room, you know, I want like a cozy room with like a humongous bed and like a huge TV and like a snack bar and like a Slurpee station. And of course, you know, the bathroom with the tub, you know, just like a room where I can go and I can just like, you know what I mean? Like that would be so cool, like just like a hangout room. And I would decorate it like a princess castle room, like pink, fluffy things everywhere, like maybe like a cute little staircase, you know, to the you know, the snack bar, and like just like sleepover vibes, you know, princess sleepover vibes. That's what I want. And I also want like just like a candy room and I want a junk food room. I want a healthy junk food room. I want a candy room. And I want a Britney room with Britney posters everywhere. Okay, what do you want? Let me know in the comments. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video.